Hey everyone, David here from the Five and Dime Upcycled Furniture Antiques and Accents, and here is a tutorial on the Gossip Bench makeover that I recently finished. It all started with a good cleaning by Dixie Belle's White Lightning and a rinse with clean water, then came in and gave it a scuff scent and wiped back all of the dust from the sanding. And next up I started laying down the base colors for this, which started off with Colonel Mustard and then progressed from Colonel Mustard into Daisy, and then into Rebel Yellow. So here I'm just laying down the base colors, getting everything ready for the ombre blend on the legs. With Dixie Belle's Daisy, I'm coming in and starting the blend, working up the legs from darkest to lightest. And so just working around each one of them. This is not going to be perfect on the first one. It will take a couple coats for me to perfect the blend and get the look that I'm trying to achieve. Once I was done with Daisy, I came in with Rebel Yellow, and Rebel Yellow was the color that I used to complete the rest of the top of the Gossip Bench. And now that the first coat is dry, coming in for the second coat for the blend. And I am using 3 different brushes for the colors and then 1 brush for the blend, and making sure to dab off the excess paint from the blending brush as often as needed to make sure we didn't muddy up the colors. I then applied a coat of Dixie Belle's Satin Clear Coat, and the reason that I'm putting it on now before I finish the rest of the table is that I'm actually going to be using Gilding Wax, and Gilding Wax is one of the last things that you put on. So in order to make sure I was ready for it, 2 coats of the Satin Clear Coat before moving on to the next step. For the tabletop and for the drawer, I came in with No Pain Gel Stain in Weathered Gray, and I just gave everything a good light sanding before applying it, and this will take about 6 to 8 hours to dry, and then depending on the look you're trying to achieve, you may add a second coat if required. Using a stencil I purchased on Amazon called Double Diamond, and my finger, I'm using Dixie Belle's Gilding Wax in Gold to lay down the pattern. I unfortunately had forgotten my artist brush in order to do this. So in with the fingers I came, and it worked out actually quite well. So not unhappy with it at all. And for the seat cushion, I came in with some extra batting that I had in the garage and a lovely palm frond jungle looking material, and upholstered the little seat. And this was actually relatively simple because it was quite square. I don't do upholstery, but this was simple enough and easy for me to put together myself. So it just added a nice clean look, as the floral that was on there previously was not working at all. And here is the finished product. So thank you for joining me on this little tutorial. I think it turned out quite lovely. I will mention that I did add the bells and whistles, succulents, and cacti transfer on there as well for a little added dimension. Have a great day, and you can follow me at fiveanddime.ca. Ciao.